Sterling Arts and Design presents Tales from the Dragon Eye Galaxy. Previously, the mysterious Omega Drive is taken from the Science Collective's engineering sector by Jet Cutlass for his employer, Dr. Destructo, much to the concern of Dr. Bonnie Starr. However, everything is put on hold and the focus is shifted to a more somber event. As dusk slowly descends upon Atlar City, the funeral ceremony begins for the fallen comrade in arms, Captain Basil Red Dog Marston.
Atlar. Beltar. Kaltar. Nandar. Ilsar. The Holy Five and our 5 planets. We pray to you for your strength, wisdom, justice, love, and mercy. We begin the ceremony as we send his soul into your arms.
Thank you, Counselor Allen. It is with a heavy heart that I stand here today as we remember our fallen friend. One of our finest officers. Marston's bravery and valor was an example for us all. From his early days, quickly rising through our ranks, he was always ready to serve and protect. He became a leader, and one you could always count on to get the job done. We all knew him. We knew his reputation. He upheld the law in his own way, and he was a shining example of the best of us. His partner, Blue Falcon, would like to say a few words.
Thank you, Counselor Jordan. There is so much I could say about this man. I could say he took me under his wing when I was just a kid, over 10 years ago, with no direction or family, and gave me a purpose. I could say he never let me down and helped me discover my potential. I could also say he was the toughest man I ever knew. He could take a hit and then hit back even harder. Fearless, brave, determined. However, the most important thing I can say is that he was my friend and he was my partner. To me, those were one and the same. I had his back, he always had mine. We faced everything together, but now he's gone. Too soon. I loved him, and I will miss him. Goodbye, old man. I wish I had more time with you in the end.
Ready. And fire.
Gods, take this soul into Haven Citadel and watch over him. We thank you for all that you've given us. Atlar. Beltar. Kaltar. Nandar. Ilsar.
Blue? Blue, how are you doing?
I'm fine, I guess. I think.
That was good, Blue. Red would have loved it.
Yeah, really good. I just can't believe he's gone.
Me neither.
I didn't have much time to process everything, but now, being here, it's hitting me hard. And when I was up there, everything was coming back, and I couldn't say more, but I wanted to, and I can't.
You said everything you needed to say. He was a great man.
A great officer.
The best. He was the best. Gods, I need a drink.
Counselor Jordan is hosting a reception at her compound. Everyone is invited, all sectors and areas. There's going to be plenty of drinks and food.
Before we head over, I wanted to say I was sorry about earlier.
Forget it, Smith.
No, you need to know where I was coming from. I was angry because you were hurt and Red Dog...
I said forget it.
Blue Falcon?
Bonnie, hey. Smith, Jones, can I catch up with you two later?
Sure thing.
Yeah, no problem. We'll be at the reception.
What you said was very nice. Thank you.
You could have gone up there yourself. The counselors wanted...
No, I know our earlier conversation made it seem I wasn't upset. I am sad he's gone, but I still don't know... Given everything that's happened...
He was always proud of you, you know. Proud you got your mother's intelligence and curiosity as well as...
Please don't.
Bonnie, I can promise you he felt horrible for whatever happened, but he knew that he could fix it. Everything was going to work out.
Nothing can fix what happened.
He loved you. If you can just tell me...
Look, I don't want to talk about this now. I came here with an update.
What's going on?
I wanted to tell you that Simon, Carrie, and I discovered what was taken from the archives.
What are we dealing with?
The Omega Drive.
Sounds ominous.
Apparently, back when Destructo was with the Science Collective, he was experimenting with renewable energy, and of course, he built something based on his theories. It was essentially a larger and more complicated version of an energy core. The last form of energy we would ever need, he said.
I sense there isn't a happy ending here.
The theory was logical, but given his need to push boundaries, it was highly unstable. So it was shut down, put into storage, and forgotten.
Thanks to Cutlass. He has it now. Is there any chance he could blow himself up?
I don't know, but we need to get it back, since he could have figured out a way to keep it stable and find a way to incorporate it into something else.
Like another gamma beam? If so, we need
No,
to...
it would be too powerful for that. I have a feeling that we could be dealing with something far worse.
We need to tell the counselors.
And so, while Bonnie and Blue Falcon report their findings about the Omega Drive, Dr. Destructo has already integrated it into his Omega cannon successfully, as Jack Cutlass observes nearby.
The Omega Drive is performing well. Everything is working. The levels are holding, and I have perfected my design. Behold its glory.
Quite the sight. Though I still do not understand how such a tiny device could power up such a massive thing.
I managed to adjust every bit of the internal circuitry so it will be able to work with my newer inventions. I have ensured its compatibility. Even the gamma particles are behaving, despite their unpredictability. While others have failed with their potential, I have clearly succeeded. If only I had the knowledge all those years ago.
I can't even begin to understand what you do, let alone how you do it.
I shall take that as a compliment. And yes, the science behind it is indeed complex. But in the simplest terms, for your sake, it will not only produce a far more powerful beam than has ever been seen before, but it will also significantly cut down the charge time. Once you obtain the rest of the components for the cannon, we shall proceed. You must do it all at once.
We need to replenish our energy cores, get new supplies. My last outing cost me dearly.
The progress is being made. The quicker you complete your tasks,
the quicker you can complete yours.
Exactly.
You've been planning this for a long time, it seems.
Yes. Since that day, I swore I would show them all, no matter how long it took. And here we are, nearing the end.
Then a new beginning, correct?
Yes. From the flames will rise my new empire. All will fall in line. Fear. Fear of me and what I can do. As I mentioned, you will be given a place of importance once I do what is necessary to ensure this new future. I will give you something worth far more than money. Your reward will be great.
And as I mentioned, I appreciate that.
I sense you have concerns. I told you before, Cutlass.
First of all, we still need to deal with Blue Falcon. She'll come for you and me, along with the full force of the Space Patrol.
But we are so very far away, untraceable. By the time they figure out what I'm up to, it will be too late for them and everyone else.
You said that last time.
Are you questioning me again? I do not like having to remind you each time.
No, I'm being realistic. She found you once, she can do it again.
No, she will not. I may have not killed her, but she is injured, and I doubt she even has the capability to find me. She would be foolish to try again. She's alone, and no longer has that old fool helping her.
She is far more dangerous than you know. She's determined.
What do you suggest?
I am not suggesting anything, only that I know her, and we should be cautious. But perhaps if you compensate me a bit more, I can take care of it before it becomes a problem.
You will be receiving what we discussed. No more, no less. I do not see the point in trying to take care of her or capturing her. But feel free to do what you think is necessary.
I'll get it done. Leave it to me.
And so, as Jack Cutlass heads out again, Bonnie and Blue Falcon meet with the counselors Alan and Jordan in private to discuss the discovery.
The Omega Drive.
I remember our predecessors mentioning something about this, but assured us it was nothing to be concerned about.
Well, clearly it's something we need to be concerned with. We need to get it back.
And we'll find Dr. Destructo. Request to put the maniac down when I see him.
And how do you expect to find him?
I have a few leads I can follow. You know me, I can do this.
While we appreciated your recent efforts with Cutlass and his men, you're still on leave.
Oh, well, I'm fine. The doctor said I was ready for duty.
Did they know?
Yup. Shipshape.
All the doctors?
Every single one.
So if we checked with the doctors at the medical administration?
All my tests would say I am ready to get back out there.
Really? Very well. We'll need to find someone to go with you. Perhaps Smith and Jones? You may be our remaining elite patrol officer, but you'll need backup.
The less attention I can bring, the better. I think if I went alone...
You won't be alone. I'll be coming too.
What? No, it's too dangerous. I appreciated your help earlier, but it's gonna get rough out there.
I am responsible for getting this thing back and making sure it's destroyed. It's my duty.
This is most unusual. We don't send our engineers with patrol, but looks like we need you.
I'm not one to fly off like this, Counselor, but it's the right thing to do.
Agreed. The engineering sector and Space Patrol need to work together in this.
Looks like this is happening. Smith and Jones will never let me hear the end of this.
And so, with the approval of High Command, Blue Falcon readies a new ship with the aid of Bonnie.
It's not the Chimera, but it'll do. I shall dub the Chimera 2. Now, if I can...
How's your injury?
Better, but still hurts like hell. Why didn't you say anything back there?
About you still being hurt?
Yeah. Look at me, I'm a mess. But I have a job to finish.
Because in case you do hurt yourself again, I'll be there.
Hey now, I don't get hurt often. Okay, aside from this, I'm pretty good at keeping myself out of trouble. For the most part.
Well, hopefully I can summon the courage again. Hope that wasn't a fluke.
You'll have to muster quite a bit. It's rough out there, and it's about to become rougher. This is Blue Falcon requesting Bay Door 10 to be opened. Thank you.
Blue Falcon, doing?
I don't have time for this, Smith.
You're on leave!
Not anymore. I just got the green light from the counselors.
Wait, what?
This Falcon is free to fly.
Okay, we're getting squads together. Where are you going?
What? I can't hear. Oh, you're. Smith.
Where are you? Can you hear me? I'm getting some interference.
Oh, must be on your end. Okay, thanks, bye! He's going to be mad when he finds out I was messing with the radio dial.
Where are we headed?
The black hole. All the worst sort of criminal's favorite destination. Illegal activities, mean, ugly, and dirty. A giant space station floating out there beyond our little deity system. However, it does surprisingly have the best damn Aquarian ale in the galaxy. Not as watered down as you might think.
Sounds wonderful.
There's a strong chance someone there knows where Cutlass and his band of hairy men are. We find them,
and we find Destructo.
Let's go have some fun.
And so, Blue Falcon and Dr. Bonnie Starr head for the infamous black hole, hoping they can track down the enemy and prevent the horrible fate Destructo has in store for the rest of the galaxy. Tales from the Dragon Eye Galaxy was a sterling arts and design presentation, written and directed by Christian Hegg, starring, in order of appearance, Colin Carlton, Kristopher Moreau, Tristyn Sepersky, Matthew Phillion, Jennifer Bean, Kitty Drexel, Shawn Fitzmaurice, Mary C. Ferrara, Susan Muller, and Christian Hegg. Sound engineering by Gauntlet Creative. All sound effects provided by freesound.org under the Creative Commons license. Theme music, Mars, the Bringer of War by Gustav Holst. Performed by the USAF Heritage America Band. Provided by museopen.com under the Creative Commons license. Additional music, Avant Jazz by Kevin MacLeod. Provided by Incompetech under the Creative Commons license. Copyright Sterling Arts and Design 2019. All rights reserved.